Hey there, my name's Paul, and this is Out of Neutral, a weekly tune-up where we look to the Bible to get in gear and follow Jesus into the life he came to make possible. Today I want to talk about 4 back-to-school friendship principles that I think every child should learn. As the school year starts, most families are scrambling to deal with registration, supplies, schedules, and adjustments. Some kids look forward to the school year. Others feel dread as September approaches. There are lots of things to learn, but academics are only half the challenge. Friendships can either make learning attractive or derail a child's motivation altogether. Friendships where a child learns how to relate to others and works at practicing things like patience and forgiveness, kindness and compassion. Most parents talk to their kids about grades. I'm convinced we need to talk to them at least as much about relationships. Here are 4 conversations I think parents and children need to have. Number 1, work on friendships, not popularity. Social media has applied metrics to our relationships now for the first time in history. Now we have a number that tells us how many friends we have. And because there's no number for the quality of our relationships, only the quantity of them, it silently reinforces the idea that more is better, and superficiality doesn't matter. The Bible says the opposite. Proverbs 18:25, for example, warns, "A man of many companions may come to ruin, but there's a friend who sticks closer than a brother." Your kids will feel the pressure to seek popularity, but they need their parents to teach them that a few committed friendships are far more important than a large number of shallow ones. Ecclesiastes 4:10 puts it this way, "Woe to him who is alone when he falls and has not another to lift him up." Children don't need to get everyone to like them. Adults don't need to either. But they do need to work at the kind of friendships where there'll be someone who's there for them when they need a hand up. Number 2, focus on being friendly and let the friendships come. We can't force friendships, even if our need for relationships tempts us to try. It would be easier if there was an application form to sign or a course to take. But Jesus told us where to focus. In Luke 6:31, he said, "And as you wish that others would do to you, do so to them." The application for kids is obvious. Be the friend you want others to be to you. And that needs to be done with no strings attached. We don't do something kind to a person and then wait for them to do it back to us, or else it's just a bribe. But when we show kindness, generosity, and patience toward others, we attract the same qualities from them. If you begin to see school and church not just as places to gain information, but where your child can practice putting others first, being an encourager, and showing kindness when it's hard to do so, you realize how crucial this time is to develop your child's relational skills. Talk to them about how they're growing in friendliness and celebrate the wins when they come. Number 3, know the difference between people you can learn from and people you can help. As children head out into the world, it doesn't take long before they're confronted by people whose values and behavior are different than what they've learned. Children need the wisdom to know how to treat everyone with compassion, but to give time and trust to those whose character they respect. Proverbs 13:20 warns, "Whoever walks with the wise becomes wise, but the companion of fools will suffer harm." 1 Corinthians 15:33 adds, "Bad company ruins good morals." Proverbs 22, 24, and 25 is even more specific. It warns us to make no friendship with a man given to anger, lest you learn his ways and entangle yourself in a snare. We become like the people we spend the most time with. So it's important that children learn to think about how to pursue healthy friendships. Finally, number 4, friendship in this world prepares us for friendship with God. Friendships are often hard. Other people are difficult, and even when they're not, we can be the problem. The reassurance, encouragement, counsel, perspective, and support that we can experience in a friendship, though, whet our appetite for what's possible in a relationship with God. James 2:23 tells us, "Abraham believed God, and it was counted to him as righteousness, and he was called a friend of God." At school, children are thinking about friendships. They're looking for friendships. They're working at friendships. This is a time to talk to them about the friendship that's possible with God through faith in Jesus Christ, and how our friendship with Him teaches us how to be better friends to those around us. Kids today have a lot of challenges, and parents do too. But having a healthy framework for approaching friendships makes everything easier. Be the coach in their corner as they navigate the relationships before them. That's all for this time. Today's video has helped you get out of neutral. Leave a comment, share it with your friends, and subscribe to join us on the journey.